Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Kerry. I'm the Reddit reseller. I sell across eBay, Vinted, Etsy, Depop and Vestiaire. If you hadn't noticed, my voice sounds like crap today. I actually have tonsillitis at the moment, but I have no videos backed up, so I have to record some videos to make sure you guys have got something to watch come the weekend. But yeah, so I apologise for sounding like crap. And I will try my best not to cough throughout this whole thing. So we're doing a sales update. There isn't much because I ended all my listings. By accident, I ended them for 12 hours. I forgot to re-upload them, stupidly enough. But I ended them for about 12 hours and then sold similar on everything. And turns out sold similar doesn't automatically put your listings back in. So it treats as a new listing, but a new listing takes time for it to be picked up properly on eBay. So it took a couple of days for it to kick in properly. So the orders that I've got are actually pretty quiet for this one, but they have now really started to pick back up, which is fantastic. And some of the random stuff as well is selling. So the next sales update will be great. So we'll go through the sales that I've got. Like I said, there isn't much, so we're not going to be running through this for very long. It's going to be a nice short video today. We will do Vinted first. So we are starting on £11,158.34. Sorry, you're going to see me swallow God knows how many times because I feel like I've got something stuck at the back of my throat. Vinted, we sold this Ted Baker shirt. I picked it up for £4 and I sold it for £16.50. Did hang around for a good while, but it was brand new, so that's why I got £16.50. This t-shirt was 50p. I sold it for £3. Just ended up being worth much at all, so still made a profit. This Christmas decoration and Coca-Cola mug cost me £1 for the two items. I sold them for £18 as a bundle of two. Scrabble cost me £1. I sold it for £14.99. Scrabble's always worth picking up. Obviously, the deluxe and the travel ones do so much more money. But even the standard ones, you still pick 15 quid up, and it's on Vinted, which means 0 fees. We've got Puss in Boots, cost me 50p. I sold it for £8.99. And then these Clark shoes cost me £2 and I sold them for £10. I don't know why it's just gone so dark in here. I'm trying to keep the heat out because it's currently like 27 degrees and I'm in the loft, so it's boiling. So please mind the fact that not only am I ill, it's also really dark in here. But it might make me look a little bit better. Next up is Etsy. So again, Scrabble, but it's travel Scrabble this time. Cost me 50p. This one sold for £32.99. Travel Scrabble, like I said, sells really well, but seems to sell a lot better on Etsy than anywhere else. So I do always try and sell them on Etsy. I've then got this mug, cost me 50p, and I sold that for £9.99. Like I always say, Etsy doesn't bring in many orders, but it brings in decent orders and orders that won't normally either one, sell at all on eBay, or two, won't bring anywhere near as much money in. So we're on eBay, and again, it's pretty short and sweet. I picked up this table lamp for £3. I sold it for £25. Pretty sure that hung around for a while. These slippers did not hang around long, and they were used. I picked them up for £2. I must have only had them 10 days to 2 weeks, and that was with me cleaning them as well. And when I say cleaning them, I just made sure the leather was like, it'd be reconditioned, and that was it. They were really clean when I bought them. So I paid £2, I sold them for £22.50. Then the Simpsons mug cost me 50p, I sold it for £6.29. Brain box, I've sold a couple of these now. This one was £2, I sold it for £24.99. The Sing plush cost me 50p, I sold it for £14.99. The Power Rangers sword cost me £2.25, wasn't working, or don't think it was working. It was untested anyway, because there's only a certain amount of testing I could do with it. and it's still sold for £19.99. This Scopes blazer, I've now picked up, I think I've picked up about 15 brand new with tag scope blazers for 99p each, and the other day I picked up about 21 of the waistcoats for 99p each, all brand new, well, most brand new tags, but they're all brand new. From the charity shop, they can't sell them for the price they've been trying, so they put them in their 99p section. Fantastic for me. So altogether I have spent £21.38, and that's on all of them, and this one sold for £29.99. So I'm not far off my profit already with it. One more and I'll be in profit. This Snowden patch for hiking bags and clothing cost me 50p. It sold at £5.99. This Skybox I picked up for £5. It must again only hung around for like a week or so. I got it in the tip shop and it was brand new in box. And I just sold it for £62.99. I'm very happy with that. This IKEA box cost me 77p, part of the Thomas the Tank bundle I picked up for a tenner not long ago. And this is just sold for £35. I think I've probably got about 6 of those trains left, and that's it now. Then we've got hair oil, cost me 50p, again, hung around about a week, if that. And this one sold for £29.99. I think it spent more time in my drafts and my scheduled than it did in my actual active listings, which is perfect. And then lastly, we've got this Funko Pop, cost me 50p and I sold it for £9.99. So that's everything. I told you it was going to be short and sweet. It was just, removing all my listings did me no favours at all. But now I know. Normally I wouldn't end them all in one go. I'd end them all separately on separate days. But oh well. So I have spent money. I've been car boots and charity shopping. I've spent £87.44. So that now brings us down to £10,915.35. So we're nearly at that £10,000 mark, which is fantastic. Hopefully we get there very soon. But that is everything for my sales video. Hopefully next time I see you all for another sales video, it'll be a huge difference compared to this. But until the next one, please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.